Hello, this is Mitch King with the Daily Stock Picks report for November 16th, Monday evening. This is a look at the daily chart for Dow Jones 30. This support line that I drew here is just showing we are right there at that support that we've seen on these lows, except for those two little spikes. Real short summary is I think that we are in a very precarious situation here in our markets. Very dangerous. We visited this bottom here how many times? This is our, fourth or fifth time? And if we break through down below this line, it is, from a psychological and a technical aspect, it is extremely negative. It's difficult to get us to sell short stocks and hold on to them for a period of time. Of course, that's obvious that's been working, but at the same time, we know that this market could easily bounce and have some very strong days up like we saw last Thursday, where we saw stocks move up 8, 10%, 12% in a day. The market should be opening negative tomorrow with it. Hong Kong is down over 6% tonight, which is really huge. Tokyo is down over about 2.5%. The same pattern that we've been seeing in the last 30 minutes has been occurring in the day. The sellers or short sellers are bringing down that market. If the pattern continues, I think it's very conceivable to have a couple, 2 to 3 more down days with a big bounce again. Maybe not as big as we saw last Thursday, but some sort of version of it. And that's been the pattern with this big rebound occurs and then more selling comes in. Stocks are sold into that rebound. I think there's very limited ideas for tomorrow, except the same pattern that's been working is that drop and pop on intraday trades. I think that will work tomorrow. Not quite as bullish tomorrow as it was today. The 3 stocks that I'm looking for to work are First Solar, IYF, and Apple. Let's take a look at those charts that occurred today on the intraday chart. This is the 3-minute chart for today of IYF. Again, it's a real choppy signal, not real clear, a lot of herky-jerky action, and this is the sign of a real nervous market where you see the buyers and the sellers just battling it out. The general trend is that these things have been working on this drop and pop. It's been taking about an hour and a half to anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to have that low to hit. A real strong stock today was RIM. Opened down. Let's take a look at that 2-day period here. Pretty much went up straight away right here today and didn't have much selling. I got RIM long on this bottom here and I missed that first one. First Solar, same type of squiggly line, not a real clean, obvious one, but the general trend is this was very strong in the afternoon. And First Solar looks like that will continue tomorrow to be pretty strong. Let's also take a look at Apple tomorrow as a possible trade. I think we have some very limited ideas with the higher probability tomorrow. I'm feeling cautious about tomorrow and possibly the next couple of days, thinking that we could have a pretty good sell-off here that would make these long scalps more difficult. If you wanted a day to just take a break, tomorrow would be a good day to do that. Some days we're in a preservation mode to preserve what we've got as opposed to trying to make money, and it's just fine to wait for these setups to occur where the probabilities are so much in your favor, and that's the time to come in. Don't think that we're going to see a lot of great setups tomorrow. But again, you trade what you see, and that's just kind of a general forecast that I have. So you guys take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.